Happy October, peeps.
I hate this month.
Why?
I don't know. I like the summer better.
Really? I love
Yeah,
October.
I just don't like the fall. I get allergies and shit.
It was 82 degrees today. That was our high for today.
I think over here was around like 57.
Sheesh. That's cold as fuck.
I know. I think the next couple days in the morning it's going to be like 40 something.
Yeah, that's pretty cold. That's kind of like as cold as it gets here in Phoenix. But yeah, I'm enjoying the change of weather. It gets old. It being hot all the time.
Yeah, nighttime it gets cold, right? Like 60s.
Yeah. But we got some people joining. I won't say.
That's-
Is he from last time?
yeah,
You remember his hey there, killer.
what's going on, Killa?
But yeah, I would like to thank you, Sarah. Did you put me on to Gomorrah or did I just start watching it? Then I told you I was watching it. How did that work?
Um,
I think I just started watching it and I told you I'm watching it, huh?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, dude, I'm so glad I went for that. It's so fucking badass. Um, it's a really good show.
So it's your number two?
Yeah, it's my number two, definitely. Um, I mean, the first three seasons are really strong. Then four and five kind of. I mean, five is really good. Four was there was no Chiro, but yeah, I really liked it. It was really realistic and gritty, and it just felt really real. Especially like the first season, you felt like you're like doing a drive along with like the Camoristas.
Yeah. Yeah, season two is my favorite, but season one and two is like the best TV to me.
Hey, Scotsman's here.
Scotty,
Killers watched it.
oh, Pedro versus Tony, Don P all the way.
Damn. You think
I
so?
I don't think Tony stands a chance against Don P.
Damn. What if like on a one-on-one fight?
On a one-on-one fight. Uh,
Dumpy's pretty chunky too. He's not skinny.
I I think Tony wins in a hand fight.
I mean, there might be they're not too far off. DNA wise, they're both from Naples, and I mean they might have the same kind of thought process or kind of think like kind of brain. So who knows? I mean, Tony's not retarded. He has an IQ of 140, 42 or what? What is it? 148.
Yeah,
Because
140 something.
the way he whacks Tony, his cousin,
Yeah,
that's some Gomorrah level shit. You don't think so?
yeah,
Like the way he just fucking figured out that he was at the farm and he just popped up and whacked him.
yeah. That was some smart plan. That's definitely Tony was smart with stuff like that with the planning. He figured it out.
He was just dumb about his emotions. He didn't know how to control his emotions. That was like when he would fuck up, when he get angry or sad or when
Yeah,
yeah, that's basically when he'd fuck up.
yeah, yeah. KB got a point. He's like the serious gun battles in Gomorrah, and then the glorified crew just sticking up old ladies.
That's true. Yeah, dude, in Gomorrah, I noticed that they like actually know how to handle weapons really well.
Yeah,
Um, like almost cartel style. Like they have like the vests, and then I remember in episode one when they went to go get Conte. Um, they have like formations, the way they move, and then the way they
yeah,
communicate. Like you know what I mean? Like they had like they knew shit. You know what I mean? They weren't just like rolling in randomly with no plan. They had like some sort of. I'm sure they read books or something. They did. They saw something, or
yeah. They
maybe some of them were cops or ex soldiers or something.
Yeah, the formations, and then when they broke out Don P in the finale, that that was some.
Dude, that was mind blowing, bro.
Yeah,
I fell for his fucking. That's what I love about the show. That you the viewer, you
yeah.
fall for this shit, and then you're just as shocked. Like you're like, what the fuck?
When
When
he,
he fucking, I thought he was gone. Remember the way I was talking? Like,
yeah,
yeah, he's
yeah.
gone, bro. He's crazy. He's fucking gone.
I was laughing.
And motherfucker, I hate you. And I thought about that too. I was like, Cyril just fucking let me fucking he let me sit there. He let me fucking sit there. And no, but when he saw fucking Malamore and he fucking put his hands up, I was like, oh shit. He's not crazy. God damn. That
That
shit
was that was great writing, man.
that was fucking amazing. Yeah, that actor is really he looks a bit like he has a lot of good stuff. And his voice is really like fucking like really deep and shit.
He's in a lot of Italian shows and movies. I gotta write a list down.
I feel like he could play a Sith Lord or something.
He could play a lot of stuff. He could definitely play a lot of stuff. I
He
saw
could
him.
break out into Hollywood, but maybe it's better he stays where he is. Hollywood's fucking stupid.
Yeah, and the dude that plays Jenny, Salvatore Esposito, he's good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I think him in a fight versus Tony, he would kill Tony. I think.
I don't know.
Remember,
Tony's like 6'2", no? How tall is Tony?
I think he was about 6'2". But Jenny, remember when he beat the guy to death with a watch?
But he never fought anyone his size. Like he only he beat the gay guy up. His financial advisor killed Don Aniello. He was fucking 80, 70 years old. Um he never really fought anyone his size. Maybe
Yeah,
that's what he fucking needed, huh? He needed a good ass whooping when he was growing up. Maybe he wouldn't be such a fucking bitch growing. Like he didn't want to fucking turn into a bitch. He went out like a bitch. He's like, Cheeto, oh, can I go? Is it safe, Cheeto? Can I go now? That was literally his last fucking thought. Like, Daddy Cheeto, is it okay? Is it okay? Is it safe? Oh man, bro, it was funny because like, what did he? Was he gonna go back and work for Cheeto or what the fuck?
no, I think my interpretation of the ending was he was like, all right, shit's going down. I'm just gonna let them go, to safety. I gotta help my brother fight like some soldier shit.
Because he told her, "You're right. You have to protect yourself from me.
Yeah,
Get away." So live or die, he wasn't gonna go after them.
no,
He was fed up with his life.
what I think would have probably happened if they would have won that battle was take over Sego and Leon again. Just them two.
And then fucking fight each other again. The fucking fight each other again and shit.
Yeah, they were both fed up with the life killer.
Yeah. I mean, Cheeto was like a fucking vampire at that point. I mean, he was just like a demon walking. Like he was just he was like living on fucking resentment and pain, and that was like his fucking fuel and shit. Like
Yeah,
fucking sold breaks. Like, that's crazy.
Sierra with the hood on, the Grim
Yeah.
Reaper.
Yeah. Yeah, how
Fucking.
many bodies you think that motherfucker had by the end of the show?
So I saw something on YouTube. They took it down, unfortunately, but in the show itself, he had 67 kills, and then the movie didn't count that, but I think the movie he had, you saw how many he killed in the movie. So it's definitely over 100.
Yeah. Season one was crazy. It
Yeah,
just it felt like a news. Like it was like, you know how in the news when they talk about them, it feels like they zoomed in and shit, and they just like, you know, followed them into their real life.
Yeah, and I like that whole thing with the little kid, Donalino, the one that killed Conti's man.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was he was. Do you think Cheeto would have killed him
Yeah,
either way?
they were waiting for him to kill him. Yeah,
No, but like say, because you know how he didn't listen to him at first. If he had listened and gone home, do you think Cheeto's intention was to kill him the whole time?
yeah,
Like when
yeah,
he went to go give him, when he told him, "I'll give you another 500," he was gonna kill him right there, huh?
yeah. He was gonna kill him. He didn't want no loose ends because he wanted to be boss. So he was just tying up all loose ends.
Yeah, he was willing to do anything.
That shit was so. That part was all true stories with that kid and then the girl.
Where are the fucking choruses? The Beatles, man. I'm so sick of hearing of the Beatles. Yeah, I heard yeah, I heard that was true. It shook up. It's like made a it like made a big deal in like Naples, and a lot of protesting. Made it really hot for the real life Savastano clan.
Yeah, the guy that uh Cosimo Deloro, the one that's based on Jenny.
Mhm.
He, he tried to pay off the family, I think 500,000 euros, but they turned it down.
Yeah,
They
I
didn't
would
want
have.
uh the guy. Yeah, Cosimo was like they didn't want the family to have. They call it the Maloik, the evil eyes. They wanted to get.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they want they don't want the people to turn against them, because that's like a big thing to be good. I mean, if you're good with the people, that's like their biggest shield. If the,
Yeah,
peop- if the people turn on them, then
yeah. The same thing happened with Toto Rena when he blew up the judge.
the people turned on them.
Yep, the whole Sicily turned on him.
Yeah, that happens like too when like the Arianos and Chapo went at him and they killed the priest.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, shit. People fucking got pissed too, and
yeah,
um, and he got locked up for a long time.
yeah. Once you fuck with the people, that's it. It's over.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a really good series, and I haven't rewatched the movie. I had a 3-day weekend, and I said I was gonna rewatch it. I didn't rewatch it.
Oh, just the Gomorrah one.
Yeah, the actual movie.
Yeah, I still got to see it again. I didn't get to see it.
I'm low key waiting for you, but
I know.
I talked to Syrup, but you know Syrup. He just keeps saying he'll get with me, but just fucking stands me up. 11 fucking degree weather.
Um, season two, I like the whole thing with Jenny and his father. Jenny wanting to be number one, and then the father wanted to be number one.
Like a lion pride, huh?
Yep.
Fucking animals. Yeah, but Don P, he was disturbed season two. Like, it was weird to see like an old man trying to act like he was trying to act like a young man, don't you think? Like he was trying to recapture his youth somehow, like recreate it. Like with Patricia too, like he got her pregnant, right? So I feel like he wanted to have another son and just kill Jenny. Like that's
So this is what I think with the at the end because he goes to Ema's casket thingy, and he was like, apologizing
Right.
because he was with Patricia.
Yeah.
So he calls Jenny there. I think he called Jenny there. He told Malamore to wait because he was probably going to tell Jenny that he was with Patricia and, that he has to accept it. So I don't think he was going to kill Jenny. But then, yeah, obviously Jenny had different plans because he told Ciro, he was like, put the poison, Ciro. And he gave him the gun.
Oh yeah. You think he was? What do you think he was doing? It looked like he was doing heroin, or I don't know. He was doing something.
Yeah, I don't know. Because he didn't do drugs in the show.
Yeah. I mean, you think he was just like drinking or what?
Something like that, yeah. Because he was on the rooftop all fucked up.
That's crazy. No one did anything to him that whole time.
I know.
That's respect.
Yeah, that's when he told Pitbull and Fernando, he's like, just leave.
He gave him all his money or something, right?
Yeah, he's like, just leave, get out of here. Take this.
I'm done.
Oh, when he pisses in the champagne glass. And that happened in real life, by the way. I forget who had to drink it, but that was based on a true event.
I hate that they included. I guess it's cool because it takes away the the possibility to romanticize the show.
Yeah,
Because at the end of the day, he's a drinker. You know what I mean?
right.
So it's like, is it really cool to live that way? You know, um, like fuck, that was so gross.
It was disgusting. But
Dude,
I
I
think,
thought Don P was crazy to the point when he did that, I thought he was some sort of sexual deviant. And when he went to prison, I kept getting worried every time he talked to that young guy. It's like, fuck, what the fuck is he gonna do? Like, God, Jesus, guys. But no, I never went. It was just it was actual sincere, you know.
yeah, yeah.
So and then I thought about it. He only did that because Cheeto was lying, and,
Yep.
and Cheeto was a lying piece of shit all of season one,
He,
and
he definitely was. He was a snake the whole
yeah,
time.
because what he wanted was to he wanted Jenny to be boss so that he could just fucking tell him what to do. And
Yeah, I mean, he did care for Jenny.
yeah, of course he wasn't gonna see, like, have him do, but he'll have him where he wants him, basically, you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
um he'll have him where he wants him.
yeah. And then once he was just listening to the Alley Boys, you saw Ciro, he was just disgusted. And then that's when he was like, all right, let's break them up, do the alliance thing.
When what happened?
When he formed the alliance with Conti, and then
Oh, okay. Yeah,
he had,
dude, when Conti fucking when he whacked out Jenny's crew.
oh man,
That shit was fucking badass. They fucking closed the tunnel or something, huh? They like trapped them in the tunnel,
yeah, that was ruthless.
and then fucking I think Jenny wasn't there or something, and then fucking Conte's fucking pissed as fuck. Like, but
Yeah,
he looked like he had like the devil in his eyes. Like he wanted to kill Jenny.
you know how old the actor was in that? He was like 22.
Really?
Conti, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, crazy, right?
He's a good actor.
Yeah, I
They're
want
all
to.
really good actors, man. They're all really fucking great actors.
They really are. You got to watch. It's kind of it's like a not a series. I mean, it is, but it isn't. There's Camorra in it. It's called My Brilliant Friend. It's on HBO.
My brilliant friend. Okay.
Tanino Spider Man's like one of the top. Camorra kids.
Tonino.
Remember Tenino Spider Man, the one on the motorcycle?
Yeah, yeah, I remember him. He was so annoying.
Yeah, he does good in this show though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure there's a whole like a whole genre of I'm sure they like they. I'm sure there's a lot of content out there to watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everything here isn't as authentic, but like I mean, Sopranos is cool, but nothing like that can be created in the United States again. Just because it's not the same place anymore, and Hollywood is all fucking weird, and
See,
you
that's
know,
the problem. Yeah, like this new thing that's coming out with Gomorrah in the '60s. That's brilliant
I
with
hope.
Dante.
Yeah, I hope it's cool. I hope it. I hope it. They go back to the roots, and I'm gonna watch it. Although, how would we watch it? Because I'm sure it's gonna air. Like, how would we watch it?
I'll find us a way. Don't worry.
All right, cool, cool, cool.
Yeah, I got a couple of ways.
Yeah.
Because when Gomorrah came out, and I couldn't, the states couldn't watch it. They had to wait till like January, and it was like September. I'm like, I can't wait that long.
How
So
about the scene where? Oh yeah, I reread that. Came off as crazy. Serious and Bork are having a sit down. Cinderella arranged it. Yeah, he did.
I was talking to Cineranter a couple days ago. He said he'll get back into the live soon.
But
Uh,
yeah, it's they mentioned. Yeah, I mean, it was a different time when they made it, so it was a lot more freedom, and you could get away with a lot more shit. And nowadays, I'd feel like The Sopranos as it was then would just not make it to like air the way it was. You know what I mean?
yeah, there's no way they could make a show like that, mafia wise, in this day and age. There's no chance.
Cause look
What
at I'm sorry, go ahead, Sarah.
what kind? Like you can't use cell phones. You can't walk around. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then fucking what's this show they made? The Bumpy Johnson show where there's Italian gangsters in it. It's fucking like oh my god, it looks so shitty, bro. Just from the clips alone, it looks retarded. Like Chaz should be ashamed of being involved with that show.
Which one is that?
The Bumpy Johnson one, the one with Forrest Whitaker.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Yeah, it has Joe Bonanno, it has everyone, Gambino.
Really?
Yeah. Has anyone seen it in chat? I forgot what it's called though, but it's about Bumpy Johnson and the Italians are like the bad guys and yeah, Godfather Harlem.
Oh, I heard of that. I
And
didn't see it.
he always has a one up on the Italians.
That never happened in real life with
Hey,
Bumpy.
right? Exactly. Like from all the clips I see, he's always like winning in the end. Bro, yeah, it didn't happen that way. Like there's no fucking way Bumpy Johnson did that to Carlo Gambino. You know what I mean? Like, all right. Uh,
Nah, but I kind of know some of the backstory with that. They did work with Bumpy Johnson,
yeah, yeah.
but Bumpy Johnson didn't. He had power.
He kicked up, and the way I see it, he kicked up, and they let him run Harlem. Like, all right, that's your territory, and he kicked up, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But did you know Bumpy Johnson was close friends with Malcolm X?
I think so. I think so. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
crazy.
Malcolm was a G. I heard he was like he grew up in like the streets. He was like a hood guy, and
Yeah,
I think he radicalized in prison, didn't he?
yeah. He converted to Islam. I have a feeling like they made Brother Mazone sort of like a Malcolm X.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could see that. Also, In Boardwalk Empire, there's that guy, that
Oh,
black. What's his name?
Narcisse.
Yeah, Narcisse. He's kind of like that too. Wait, but he's Christian, right? He's a Christian guy.
He was.
No, he's Muslim. I can't remember.
I think he was. He might have been. Yes, he wasn't. I don't think he was Christian.
Yeah, but that seems to be like that seems to be a thing like that in the East Coast, like some sort of religious community leader that actually was moving work. That seemed to have been some sort of recurring, situation. Looks like
Yeah.
because who was that other reverend? He was dirty too. The one who's all like clean now. He's on CNN all the time.
Oh.
He, Reverend, I can't remember his name, but he was like fat back in the day.
Shit.
You know who I mean though, right? The guy with the white hair, the big old mustache.
Yeah.
Al Reverend Al Sharpton.
Well, Sharpton's dead now. Oh no, he's still alive, right? Sharpton.
Let me see.
Yeah, Sharpton. Sharpton.
Yeah, but he used to do a lot of shady shit back in the day with the mob, didn't he?
Yeah. So I knew people that whatever. I don't want to mention anything, but Sharpton back in the day, from what I heard,
Yeah, Sharpton.
him and Giuliani, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So them two devised a plan to put the Italians and the blacks against each other. Sharpton was part of that shit.
Like in Sopranos.
Yeah, they made some stupid deal. Like the Italians and the blacks from my family, they told me a lot of shit, and they went in bullshit. There was no racism with them. That shit happened in the South. That didn't happen. It happened in New York, but it wasn't like crazy stuff.
Well,
You
yeah,
know,
that's why they always went north.
yeah, like they worked together. They didn't hate just like Bumpy Johnson did his business with the Italians. The only thing that was different back then was some cultures didn't want to. Their
Mix.
Yeah, they didn't want mix. Like Tony Soprano said, he didn't want his daughter with one, and then they didn't want their sons with. You know what I mean?
That's an old world thing,
That
and
is an old world thing.
a
Yeah,
lot of people are like that. And it's, I mean, I mean, that's just, what are you gonna do?
yeah, but that's how it was. So, but yeah, Sharpton was a crook still.
That's crazy how a lot of people in mainstream media today have such shady pasts, but they've managed to just, you know, assimilate into society and it's all good now. Like that's what the Godfather wanted to do, but he never got there. It wasn't enough time, Michael. It wasn't enough time.
See, the difference between like now and back then was you didn't have like you know these guys in the 70s, 80s. They didn't have social media posts where you could look back and see what they said and pictures and stuff. Like
Yeah.
they could just dispose that and just become a different person.
Yeah, or you could go to another country, fucking lay low.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, internet fucked up a lot of shit.
I hate this new world. I mean, I don't hate it, but the way like certain things are done.
I'm glad that I'm at a age where I still got to experience like a pre-phone world. Like I could still remember, a time where not everyone had a cell phone, and when you'd come home and you'd have to get home if you might make a phone call or if it was an emergency, you look for a payphone. But you could like really just get away and go into your own little world and have some privacy back then.
Yeah, I remember when the Nokia's. I hated having a cell phone.
Yeah. And did you remember when you would tell someone, all right, meet me on Wednesday at 7 p.m. here?
Yeah,
And that was that. That was it. There was no fucking text reminder. There was no like you. And then you'd wait for that day, and you'd go there, and you
Yep.
know your buddy will be there. And that was so cool, right? That would be like
Yeah.
exciting.
If he wasn't there, because we used to ride bikes, BMX bikes and shit. So
Uh,
if if he wasn't there, we'd go look for their bike somewhere, see where they parked it.
yeah.
We're knocking on people's doors. That sucked though. When you had to knock on someone's door.
Ding dong ditch or what?
No, like, can he come out?
Oh yeah. My friends were scared of my mom.
Yeah, I was scared of some
It
people.
like it got to the point where they would not. They wouldn't. Nah, bro, you come out, bro. I'm not fucking talking to your mom. And I hate that because I would use them to like ease my mom up to let me like go out. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
she see my friends there with like the ball or whatever, but she'd always like just like interrogate them and my mom was scary, bro. But yeah, they stopped knocking after a while.
Good times.
Yeah, but yeah, I've rewatched season 1 and 2 of Gomorrah, so I feel like I have a pretty good understanding now of season 1 and 2.
Are you starting to catch like the Napolitan dialect?
Yeah, I catch some of it. Like when you wrote that earlier today,
Yeah.
I kind of got most. I got like 80% of it, and I started doing research too into Naples. So I guess Sicily and Naples were under Spanish rule for a while. So there's
Yeah.
a really strong Spanish influence in the language, and you could hear it. Like a lot of stuff is like really. It's more similar than Northern Italian, like the actual Italian. Like their Italian has like that Spanish baked into it.
Hmm. Yeah.
So
Especially Sicily.
yeah, in Sicily too. Do they have their own dictionaries, or how does that work?
Uh, the Napolitans do. Yeah.
Crazy. I heard that they used to call it pig language back then.
I didn't hear that, but I know Napoli. The Napoli. It used to be Greek,
I
but
saw it in the Camorra in a Camorra website
yeah.
that the not on a video that Northern Italians would look down on them and call their language pig language.
Oh, I could see that definitely.
Yeah, but I guess the origins of it, or it was like a prison gang at one point, and it was that was interesting to see. It was kind of like the Mexican mafia almost, where like they control the prisons. So they kind of like since they controlled the prison, they profited from the prison, and when they went out, they still controlled them, and that's how they like, build connections. But
Yeah.
they actually managed to grow outside of prison, unlike the Mexican mafia, whatever. They kind of just stayed like a prison gang. But
Yeah.
apparently, they've been around since like the 1600s.
Yeah. They started off in the 1600s. They the Camorra, and then right next to them was I believe Cosa Nostra was second, and then the Ndrangheta.
And then there's Fuja or something like that.
Oh, I forgot how to pronounce it, but yeah, there's another.
Something the Fuja.
Yeah, I forget which one they are. I don't think they're Calabrian, um, but we're talking southern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget the name.
You guys watch Tulsa King? I never seen it, but I am a sucker for anything mob related.
I
It's
in
the
it.
Sylvester Stallone show.
Yeah,
I haven't, although people say really good things about it. So I might consider watching it. Although after Gomorrah, I don't think I can watch Tulsa King. Like I gotta eat. I gotta like watch something, maybe some fantasy, and then I'll
You
be
gotta
able to watch.
watch 000.
Let's watch it. I'm gonna get Borka to see if he could get me the movies.
Yeah,
Well, I know he can, so I'm just asking.
yeah, because that shit was crazy too, man. That you'll trip out. You'll be like, what the fuck? And it's only like 7 episodes too, but it's just trippy.
Remember that day we watched like 5 episodes?
Yeah,
That was crazy. Oh, I don't even know how that fuck. What was season 5? I think when Cheeto comes back,
yeah.
we watched like half the fucking season in one day. That was nuts. That was crazy. But yeah, but what was it called? 000.
Yeah, the spelled out zero, Zero, 00.
Yeah, I'll probably watch that.
It's pretty cool. Cause like I can't even explain it. So it starts off and then you don't know what the fuck's in the first episode. You don't know what's going on, and then like it rewinds back, and then you're like, oh shit, and then the next episode it'll start off, and then you'll be like, oh, so that's how it happened. Like the way they tell a story, it's insane.
Yeah, Italian people, Italian cinema is it's very different.
The
It's
Mexicans in that show are brutal. Oh my god.
really, what do they do? They hack people up into pieces.
Ugh, not I don't remember the hack. I know there was some hacking, but they were just ruthless people, like military type people.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Mexico's criminal world, dude, is it's another universe. Like there's military, high grade military people that flipped. Like the founders of the Zetas, they're all fucking Mexican version of Navy SEALs.
Holy shit!
And yeah, literally. So like they were like super narco sicario juggernauts and shit. And then they trained their people. So like, those skills they pass them down to their fucking people, you know. So now like they're like this paramilitary fucking organization and shit. And I heard that a lot of like the Sinaloa cartel would pay people to flip and come over to their side. Um like it was really cool to, like, if you're a boss, to have gotten someone to flip over to become like your bodyguard or your head of security. Like
Yeah.
that was like something cool to do. Like if you got to do that, that means that you were like badass. And yeah, a lot of them had military people as their bodyguards and heads of security or whatever. And it was rare to see someone who didn't have military experience go far as gunmen. Some of them did though.
Now the military guys, do they hate the cartels?
Beep bop pop. Hey, hey, hello there. They well, I'll put my uncles in the Marina, so they're like the primary body against the cartel fight in Mexico. Yeah, he doesn't like them. He doesn't respect them. He thinks they're the scum of the earth, to the point where, like, if we're at a family party and they start playing corridos, he'll step out of the room.
Oh shit!
Yeah, yeah, he'll step out of the room. That's
Now,
crazy, huh? That's fucking that's nuts. I'm like, "Hey, uncle, relax. I'll buy you a coffee. Relax."
now
It's like,
is
are
it
you are you going to be playing corridos? Because I can't be in the same room with that music.
is it like entrenched with cartel like everywhere, or can you go to places where there's just none?
Hey, beep bop boop. You have a weird name. I'm sorry, beep bop boop. I hope you're well. Hello. Um, I mean, it's not in your face. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay.
So that's something I'll give credit to them. I know in the media it seems like it is, but it's not really in your face. Maybe in Culiacan right now could be in your face a little bit. Like you'll see them with the guns and the gear, but they're not gonna threaten you. They'll like let you. They'll pause. They'll stop for you to cross the street because you know what's going on in Sinaloa right now with like everything. So maybe there you'll see it. But like when I go, I stay. Like I've been there for months, like I told you, and I never saw anything. I never saw anything at all. And I'd go eat tacos like at 10, 11. Um, but yeah, I never heard of anything. The only thing that I heard of was Chapo's kid or Chapo's nephews. They flipped their Rolls Royce like on the edge of the city. That was like the biggest narco story I heard.
Oh shit! I think I heard of that.
Yeah, did you hear that? They flipped their Rolls Royce on the side of the and then they just left it. I don't, if you saw that, that'd be funny as fuck. But that was in the city that I stay in, because I guess they were staying there because it's chill. Like like where I'm at is chill, but it's also like right under Sinaloa. So it's like Sinaloa and where I'm at, it's literally like the same fucking dialect, culture, everything, literally. And and my family's from Sinaloa, but we have family in Nayarit and Jalisco, and we're like from both places. But but yeah, it's chill, bro. I enjoy it a lot, honestly. I like the food, and you know, the only time I heard someone get in trouble was my cousin got in trouble, but he's an asshole, bro. He has like this big ass truck, and he was over there like busting donuts, playing loud music. I think I told you once, and
Uh,
yeah, he was fucking. He was just being loud, and they chased him, and he got away, and but yeah, that was like the only thing I ever heard.
Beep Bop Boop said the Medellin cartel are the most powerful. No, I don't think. I think the Sinaloa.
Not anymore. Sinaloa's fucked right now, bro.
I don't think the Medellin is the most powerful.
I think it's El Mencho and them.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
because
they have
Medellin.
the most stability.
Yeah,
Like position wise, they're like they're the most. They have the most firm position right now because the Chapitos are all fucking retarded, and the Mayos, you know, whatever happened to them. The dads over there, they betrayed them, and that's crazy, dude. Like for years, they were like, "Oh, we love each other," the Zamadas and the Guzmans, and then now they're just fucking like trying to exterminate each other, like end each other's bloodlines and shit.
I saw something with El Chapo today. Like he's sick and he I don't know something.
Oh yeah, like he's losing it.
He's losing it. Yep.
Nah, bro, he's doing a Dom P, bro. Imagine, bro, he's fucking like they're transporting him to the loony bin, and then he just lifts up his hands, and that'd be so fucking funny, bro. And then he fucking goes back to Culiacan and he fucking looks for Prince. He looks for the Mexican Prince.
What would you do if you're in Mexico and you just see fireworks in the sky and like Tom P and
Yeah, and then you just see a drone show that says like Guzman, and they're like, "What the fuck? El señor ha regresado. The señor is back." Damn. That's a movie, bro. We just wrote a movie right now.
hell yeah, we
We just
should.
wrote a we just wrote a badass movie.
I believe he is in New York. I think he's in the same place where Epstein was.
Isn't he in Colorado?
I thought he was in New York, unless they transferred him.
No, I think he's in 80X. Mayo is
I
in New York.
I know Chapo was in New York for a bit, but they must have moved him.
Yeah.
Who would win between Escobar and El Chapo? I think El Chapo.
I don't know. That's a good one. I mean, I don't know really. I mean, I would say Escobar was more ruthless, but then Chapo was never really put to the test like that. Like I mean, he was with his enemies, but Pablo, he just took out cops, fucking government. He fucking bombed a plane, like that had innocent people in it.
Yeah,
That's bro took out a plane, bro, to take someone out. That's crazy.
that is crazy.
But who knows? Who knows who could have won?
Escobar was killed then. El Chapo wasn't.
But yeah, I will say this about Escobar, and I guess like everyone, like if you ask, he has a lot of respect for the way he went out. You know,
Yeah.
he went out like a fucking bandido. Like he didn't no deals, no fucking deals, nothing, no fucking deals. He went out like a bandit. My friend, bro, I had a buddy and we were drinking, bro, and he was drunk, and he's like, "Hey, bro," he said it in Spanish though, but I'll translate. He's all like, Chapo's a pussy, bro. That was scared of dying, bro. He's a boss, ain't he? Why the fuck didn't he go out like a boss? Why the fuck didn't he fucking take his gun out and fucking get in a shootout like a fucking boss, like Beltran did? Like that's some pussy shit. Because he was scared of dying. That's why he didn't want to fucking die. He was scared of dying. I ain't got no respect for that. I was so fucking weak, bro. I was like laughing my ass because he was saying it like so passionately, like he was
Yeah.
so passionate about it, and I was like, oh my god, like I guess like yeah, maybe it's true.
I think the old El Chapo wouldn't have been afraid, but he became a celebrity.
Yeah,
What's
it
the
sounded
difference?
so much more dramatic though in Spanish. Rural American, or no, but what do you say?
So, what?
Colombia produces and Mexico moves it. Yeah, I guess.
Because he said the biggest difference between Mexico and Colombia as far as cartel operation and law enforcement. I would assume it's the same, right?
Well, I don't. It's crazy nowadays because I heard stories that Mexican cartels send gunmen to Colombia and South America and control production. So I don't know, and I guess because Ndrangheta works with cartels, so
Yeah.
for what? For heroin or like why would you work with Mexico if you could just go to Colombia?
Yeah. So, what I think happens, and you'll see in 000, is, and you just said it. So, if Mexico is going to do some shit and they're going to send some of their guys to, check on the operation. Same with the Ndrangheta, they'll send some of their guys. So they're all doing business and they got to make sure, no one's screwing them over because we're talking billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny how they always put people as guarantees.
Yeah.
Like, like, yeah, I'll leave my nephew here, and once we're done and check her, yeah, you like they do that, bro. They leave like they put up lives as guaranteed. Like not dramatically, just like as like yeah, just yeah, and he'll wait there while we expect every like politely, but you get it. You understand what's like under the water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
shit goes bad, I'm not leaving this fucking room. But
Damn.
yeah, but yeah, it was cool to see. It was Gomorrah's. It was like a window into Europe's underworld.
Would building a better wall make a difference? No, because there's helicopters, planes, you could dig holes like El Chapo did. A wall is just bullshit.
I mean, if you, I think it could,
They could just fly over it though, or dig under it.
but like, say if they fly over it, you'd see the fucking plane, and then you would have to know where it lands. What? Right?
I mean, yeah, but
Exactly. What the fuck you mean? It's like we got radar, we got technology. But I don't know. I mean, maybe it's hard to build a wall, but I've been to the border a lot of times, and sometimes I think if you had like a fucking wall of China, fucking big ass fucking wall type shit, and you just have people walking up and down it all day long. I
I
don't know.
think I think the coyotes will still find a way where there's like not a wall.
Well, I will say this: a lot of border patrols are corrupt, and they just let them through.
Yeah,
So,
that's exactly what I think too.
oh, it's a fact. It's a fact. A lot, like there's it's documented. It's been documented of cases, hundreds of cases of where that happens. Um, yeah, I mean, all you gotta do is just kind of do like like a the Departed type, move. Get someone young, pay for their schooling. Hey, you're gonna become a border patrol agent. I'm gonna pay you 100K to become a border patrol agent, and just like fucking let my trocas come through.
That's true. So this guy was watching a thing about a guy who got kidnapped and held hostage by Somali private pirates. That's one reason why I wouldn't like take a boat out into the sea like that. The pirates, you can't beat them. They got so many different artillery.
Like Captain Phillips. I am the captain now.
That shit scary. You're in the ocean in the middle of nowhere.
But I think when Captain Phillip was a thing, they weren't allowed to have weapons on board.
Yeah.
They just had those fucking high pressure water hoses. That's ridiculous.
I saw a video not too long ago where the pirates tried to get on board and they blew up the boat, the pirate boat.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if Captain Phillip had that, he could have avoided
Yep.
all of that. But that was crazy. How who helped him out? The Navy, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. The way they. That's a lot of power, man. United States is badass.
I almost was going to join the Navy when I was 18.
I had my radio teacher told me that she said, I feel like you'd be a good fit for the Navy. She told me, and I was like, what? And but I thought she was crazy. But why didn't she join?
I know, right?
Why didn't you join? What kept you from joining?
I think after 9/11, um, I was reading into shit and I'm like, why am I going to fight for this shit? And now look at today. They spit on the troops that come back and shit. They don't respect them. You'll see homeless military guys in the street. No one takes care of them.
Yo, my bad. What happened?
So I didn't join because, like, after 9/11, when I was, reading into everything, and I'm like, I don't think this shit came from some cavemen. I was like, I don't think this is a good idea.
What do you mean, caveman?
I don't believe cavemen came and just took some shit down in New York City. There's no way.
Oh, like you mean 9/11, right?
Yeah, I don't believe Bin Laden did that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know where I read somewhere in a speech or someone. It was like this old thing that they were reading. It was like, and it said that in order to establish a new world order, you need something crazy to happen where it changes everyone's like perspective. And they said that the first one was Pearl Harbor,
Yeah.
and that you know made everyone want to go to World War II,
Yep.
and that changed that World War. You could argue that those world wars moved the world from the old world into the modern world. Like the world modernized due to the world wars, and and then that second event that kind of pushed us into a new world order was or a new era was 9/11 and then fucking COVID.
Yeah. COVID
Like
destroyed everything.
yeah. Yeah, dude. Like the world changed after COVID. Like I remember a world before COVID and then a world after COVID. It's fucking insane.
So here's what I think with the whole thing. So Pearl Harbor, I think, was because no one wanted to go to war. So I think it was some bullshit that
Yeah.
happened.
They wanted that we had that you know we had that ideology where let's just keep to ourselves, let's
Yeah.
build our economy, isolationism I think it was called. And for the longest we were just helping them with supplies
Yeah.
and yeah.
So then after that, the whole so we'll go back to World War I for a second, which was weird. We were the U.S., not we, but the U.S. was fighting Mexico and other countries, but didn't they take like so much Mexican land from them? And then isn't it like the same thing with the whole Israel Palestine shit? Like,
Well,
they,
it was part of that whole fucking that what's it called, manifest destiny.
yeah,
So they had that railroad, right? They had that railroad they wanted to build,
yeah,
and it was gonna pass through Texas and Utah and all that. So that was part of Mexico. So so yeah, I think they took it they were gonna take it by force, and but then they Mexico ended up selling it. But if they hadn't sold it, they would have taken it anyways. And
yeah,
that's a lot of people say Santana's a traitor, but they don't understand that the United States was gonna take that shit anyway. So he wanted to save his men's lives. He wanted to save lives. So he just sold them the part that they wanted for whatever the fuck they wanted to do. Um, but I don't think it was as bad as what's going on in the Middle East. Um, it wasn't like the systemic, you know, through decades attempt to like eradicate a population somewhere. Because you could argue that the culture never really left, like it morphed, but that like Mexican, identity. Like if you go to Texas, there's people that are white, but they have like Mexican last names because they just fucking been there for so long. They don't even speak Spanish anymore. Um, there's people like that in Arizona too, and all over California.
yeah.
Um,
California, you go to a lot of neighborhoods, it's all like uh, Mexican names.
Yeah, and but they don't even speak Spanish. Like there's a lot of people like that their families just been here a long time and they just don't even speak Spanish anymore. But yeah, I don't think I think it's worse in what's going on in the Middle East is pretty fucked. It's crazy. It's like it's wild. Like I look into the history of it and it's like you let someone come into your home, then they take your home, and then they kill you, and then they like kick you out of the home, and then they want you to like go far away. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. Beep Bop Boop wrote, um, did Saddam Hussein have anything to do with the Taliban? No. So back in the 90s, I believe it was, or maybe early 80s. Saddam fought with bin Laden's troops, and bin Laden actually defeated his army. And then during the 90s, early 2000s, all bin Laden was saying was he didn't want Americans on Saudi soil because they have their own beliefs and stuff. He just didn't want the West out there. You know, they have oil and shit. That's so after that whole war with Iraq, oh, there's weapons, this and that. What came after 2004 besides the oil? The biggest opiate crisis. 95% of the world's opium comes from freaking Iraq and
Afghanistan too, no?
Afghanistan, all of them. Yeah. So you get an epidemic right after a war. I don't know, man.
He flooded the United States with
Yeah.
heroin.
You remember that whole Kiki Camarena stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
So after he got screwed over, they made it so they had pictures of them burning like all the plants and shit. And
Yeah.
yeah, what happened to him was fucked. The whole CIA and the DA, what is it called? The DFS in Mexico.
DFS?
Yeah, they still have that.
No, no, dude. Funny thing about that agency, bro, changes names every fucking few years. Like it's so fucked. Like it was the it was the fucking right now it's the Guardia Nacional. Before that, it was AFI. In Men on Fire, it's called AFI, Agencia Federal de Investigaciones.
Yeah.
Remember Men on Fire? Then the director cop that helps them, he's the director of the AFI, supposedly. They fucking they shut that shit down from how corrupt it was. Dude, I had a buddy, like they were like, connected or whatever, and down in Sinaloa. They had fucking AFI vests. Like they had AFI fucking uniforms that they would use to go do shit in like official fucking uniforms.
Oh
But
shit.
yeah, that shit's really, it's around, just has different names. But yeah, it just like
Yeah.
remorphous. Why were you bringing them up?
Because then in 2000 and I don't know if it was 2004 or 2008, whatever. Uh, the U.S. military, they had them on the news. They were all guarding the opium plants, and I think a reporter asked them like, "Why are you guarding these plants for?" And they're like, "Oh, to make sure no one takes them or something." But they took it for themselves.
Who did?
The troops.
Mm.
They brought it all back.
To get processed or what?
Yeah, to flood the whole thing.
Well, companies like Pfizer and Moderna, I mean, they have to get their opium somewhere.
From from Afghanistan. Yeah, Afghanistan.
Mexico's a big opium producer too.
You notice it's always one guy that does everything.
Huh?
There's always one guy that's the terrible guy like Osama bin Laden. He was the bad guy. It's
Oh,
always
like the scapegoat.
yeah. It's always one guy.
Yeah, it's history is very like once you start looking at it, I mean everything's like that really. Like when someone comes to you and they say something, like the truth is like when two people come and they say this person says one thing, the other one says the other. and the truth is like in the middle somewhere. It's like somewhere in the middle is the truth. Because one person's gonna say the way they saw it, the other's gonna say it the way that they saw it. But it's one way only. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So so when the unit, I mean, yeah, Sama, he was painted as literally like the final boss of every terrorist in the world. Like you'd think every terrorist in the world answered to him the way they talked about him for a while. That I thought he was the boss terrorist. I thought he like was the boss of everyone and everyone like paid homage to him. But apparently ISIS doesn't even like Al Qaeda and ISIS, they don't fuck with each other. They like they have different ideologies. Like they don't all like each other. They have like different sects and sections and stuff.
yeah. I think ISIS was created because they tried to make a democracy out there, and it didn't work out. So the ISIS and then the other side were basically, you could compare it to the left and the right in the U.S., except that out there they had guns killing each other.
Dude, it was right. No, it was far right, extreme far right.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's crazy.
The better soldiers, Green Berets, Navy SEALs, or Army Rangers? I'm gonna go with Navy SEAls.
Hey, sir, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I gotta go drink some water.
All right. Yeah, anytime that three-letter word is involved, you know it won't be cinematic. I just thought Al Qaeda wasn't extreme enough. Yeah, yeah, that whole Viet Cong thing, that was, in Vietnam. Vietnam won that war against the U.S. I mean, they both lost because they both lost so many people, but that was one of the most useless wars. But the Vietnam Army, they used Sun Tzu tactics to win, and so much deception. There's something on YouTube if you want to type it in. It's the History Channel. Just look up The Art of War with Sun Tzu, and then the whole American. It'll show all the wars, like who won, how they won. Hey, row one. What do you think would happen if those pirates tried to hijack a cartel shipment? They would be dead. Yeah, Sun Tzu was definitely the master. I think that's where all the government and all these top FBI, CIA, they all use Sun Tzu tactics. Sun Tzu and Machiavelli. Napoleon, yeah, but I think Machiavelli had better if it came to war type shit. Him and Sun Tzu were the best because Machiavelli was a philosopher. Sun Tzu was a strategist. Yeah, Devin, the most effective warriors. No, it'll never be cinematic. Trying to think who else. Alexander the Great is another guy you would put on your goat list. Beat bop boop. Um, yeah, you could put him up there. Top 10. I would put Sun Tzu number one. That's the type A. I knew that was coming. Rural America, you said, would military action against Mexico make a difference? It depends how they would handle it. If they handled it in a war, yeah, but you're risking a lot of innocent people dying. And Genghis Khan, I don't know. Over Sun Tzu, I don't know. What about some American guys or British? Made him an offer he couldn't understand.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What I miss?
So I was saying that Sun Tzu is probably the best strategist, and some guy said Napoleon, Genghis Khan, uh, who
Yeah.
else?
George Washington.
George Washington, yeah.
Man, fucking mosquito got me. Jesus Christ.
They have those there?
In Phoenix, yeah.
Damn,
That's what I'm saying. This is recent. There's some sort of mosquito infestation.
really?
Yeah. General George Washington had incredible balls, but also needed luck. When preparation meets opportunity, luck is born.
It's true. William Wallace, because he's our hero in Scotland. Braveheart is maybe my favorite movie. I never seen Braveheart.
I am William Wallace. Samuel Gibson movie.
Uh,
It's pretty good. He dies pretty brutally. They put
Damn.
him in like a stretcher and stretch him out.
George Washington versus Teddy Roosevelt would have been hardcore.
Yeah.
Who else crosses the Delaware River on Christmas morning ready for war?
But I'm gonna make Gomorrah clips.
Yeah,
I want to make like whacking Gomorrah clips so I could use them in a server.
yeah, there's so many to choose from.
I want to get the clip for the one he says one from Secondiliano or no, what he said, one from Scampia and one from where? What was the other
Uh,
town?
Ponticelli.
Monticelli.
Yeah, I can make that one for you if you want.
All right, cool. Thanks, dude.
And then
That's so gangster, bro. Yeah, that's
that's
good.
and then
I
he
have one from yeah, he hangs them.
the one with the went with Ema. What were you talking about? What's her name in the Discord?
Nah, I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know what you're talking about. But, but dude, when he hangs them, that's so cool. Remember when I told you like what Cheeto needs to fucking do is get Jenny and his family and hang them from a bridge. What did I tell you? Is there a nice bridge? Where did I ask you first? He's like,
yeah.
hey, are there any nice bridges in Naples? Like
Next. Uh,
you should go hang him from that bridge. And then he hangs him from somewhere like a bridge looking, or is it a building?
yeah, it was the building right by Jenny's place, right outside the courtyard at the park.
Yeah, that was crazy. L'immortale ha ritornato. I can never do shit like that. I can never be a fucking gangster.
Commerce, nah.
Like I would just like just the energy it would take, bro, to find someone, fucking hang them up there, all that shit. Fuck that. like you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like that was not no fucking easy task.
No.
You know that took logistical fucking execution and shit, machinery.
Yeah.
They feel like I don't know, but yeah, it was cool.
Could make a clip of Maestral choking the guy at the cemetery.
That was like the most vicious shit he did,
Yeah.
and he did it to some like nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Jenny's team towards the end was just so like ragtag and random, right?
It was so random.
It was like full of people we didn't even like. Where the fuck did Monk come out of? Like he just popped out of nowhere. Dude, I was so weak when I saw him in that video. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like, what is he doing in the video?
Did he have a big part in the movie?
And Immortale?
No, the Gomorrah, just the movie.
Who?
Monk.
No, I mean in the music video.
No, I know that, but didn't he have a big part in the movie?
I haven't watched it.
You never seen it?
I haven't rewatched it.
Oh, so you don't remember?
No, I watched it. I watched it twice. My last rewatch was like in 2016 ish, 15.
Oh, oh shit.
Yeah, so
Oh, no wonder you're waiting for me.
yeah, that's what I've been waiting for you. But she's for
Oh,
use.
I thought you watched it like recently.
Ah, bro, I watched it, and remember I told you I watched it with my buddy Ivan,
Yeah, yeah,
and it was because he was like my main buddy, my road dog, and our other friends they wouldn't watch it because it was like too different the
yeah,
movie. But we would hang out a lot, and that time hey, you want to watch this shit called Gomorrah? He's like, what's it about? And I told him it's about these like Italian kids, and he like broke it down. It's crazy how we understood it so well, and because he didn't work. He had a job in the streets, but he didn't have a job. And
yeah,
we understood the whole we understood the whole politics of it, like why what happened to them happened. How they were behaving was gonna get them fucked up. It was like it's such a good movie. You'll see like so much elements of the show in it. But it's like really that movie's like just it's badass. And I think one a lot of them are real gangsters from
yeah. I heard that.
like active people. Like they were like active.
Yeah, I remember reading something where one of the guys was like, "No, you're paying me more than this."
Yeah, then at one point he tells them that he didn't care about money is because he's a man of honor, and a man
Yeah,
of honor doesn't carry himself that way. And I was like, damn, this was not playing. Like once they start talking like that, man of honor bullshit, that's something that'll kill you. You know? Once they start, you un hombre de honor. Yeah, that's the problem. That's props.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Once upon a time, well, I don't want to give you any spoilers, but it's funny how like these kids think that they're getting away with something the whole time, and
Yeah,
then
I didn't see that.
but yeah, we'll watch it. But Once Upon a Time in America is such a great movie. The creator cut the best version. They really screwed up the theatrical. Yeah, Sergio Leone. He did he did those Clint Eastwood movies, right? As well. So it's I heard, well, I saw in a video about the movie that he always wanted to do a movie based in that time period in the East Coast. But you could argue he did a great Eastern movie as well as a great Western movie.
I gotta check that out.
You never seen Once Upon a Time in America?
No.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Fucking De Niro, Pesci, James Woods.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the guy that plays Sammy the Bull in Gotti '96 is in it.
Oh
Willem
shit.
Forsythe was his name.
I love him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in it. And It's a great movie.
All right, I'll add that to my list.
It has a great soundtrack too.
Another thing I gotta watch is Sabora.
Sabora.
Yeah, it's it's kind of like Gomorrah, but in Rome.
Yeah, see the guy that plays Manny Horowitz.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Yeah, he's good, bro. He's so underrated, but I think he got typecasted as a gangster though. I don't know how he feels about that.
He plays a great gangster.
Of any nationality.
Yeah.
He's he plays he plays the MA Godfather too in the American Me.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro, he plays fucking Joe Pegleg Morgan. He plays Sammy the Bull. He played that Polish guy. He played this Jewish guy in Once Upon a Time.
And then in Boardwalk, he was a Russian Jew.
I thought
Or
he was a
something.
Polak.
What? Oh yeah, he was a Polish Jew. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
like
speaking
Albert.
British. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so the guy Enzo in Gomorrah, he was a 19-year-old. There's a mural of him in Naples. Uh,
Aventador?
Enzo, yeah, he had a
Sandra Blue?
yeah.
Why?
He was just a big Camorra guy that got killed. That he was 19, but he had one of the biggest crews in the whole like Forcella. Like that was all kind of true story too. Not all of it, but yeah.
How long was he alive for? Or how long did he have that crew for? Less than a year?
No, I think he was running it for like 3 years.
Years. Yeah, that's crazy. It's what's the longest reigning Camorrista that you know of?
Um, I think it was what's his name? Uh, it might have been
The Lauro people?
yeah.
For how long?
I think I'm gonna say 30 years, 40 years.
So the man ran his territory for 30 years without going to prison.
I don't know if he what happened with the prison stuff. I just know that because over there, let's say you get locked up, they'll put you. You know, the wife will come in, or family members, and they just keep switching it up.
Yeah, the Gomorrah feels like they'll have power for like a few months. Like every few months feels like they're just switching out.
Yeah, like remember in Sopranos when I don't
Yeah,
know,
Lisa.
and then she's like, "Oh, you gotta talk to this one and that
She's
one."
the wife of Marotsuka.
Yeah, and he's like, he's serving a life sentence, so you got to talk to his wife.
Where's Marotsuka? He is not here. He is serving a life sentence. What the fuck? He's like, what's the name of that guy? The one he's dealing with? Vittorio? Or no, it's not Don Vittorio. The guy he deals with at first.
Oh, Nino.
Yeah. Nino is, how'd you say, disappointed of your attitude of him. What the fuck? That shit was so bad. Bro, that shit was fucking hilarious, bro. Come like fucking 4 years over here being the diplomatic translation, bro. Like that was like the like he didn't say it that nicely, bro. He said some shit. He's like, "What the fuck is his problem?" or something like that.
When Tony's like, "What do you fucking say?"
And then he's like, Nino say he is
Happy to be.
disappointed. Disappointed. He like thought of the word, bro. Like he looked in his brain, like, what's the best word for this? Let's say disappointed.
And then he said some shit, and then he's like, "Nino's happy to be at your disposal."
Fuck no. What the fuck? But I think he knew that Nino was a dumbass.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I mean the man didn't speak English. I mean that's a. I mean, well, I mean Camoristas don't really speak English. Where is my gold? What the fuck? Oh shit! Where is my gold?
That was my favorite part of season 4.
Was that all his money in that Virgin Mary?
He had that, and then all the gold. Yeah,
Well, but I mean, he put his money in gold, right?
yeah,
And he made the Virgin Mary, right?
yeah. He was making those. Yeah.
But he had just one, or how many did he have?
I think he had a lot of them.
He should buy diamonds.
Didn't Conti have all those? And then they were putting like dope in it, and then Conti's like, "No, we're not doing this."
I think he was moving stuff from religious artifacts.
Yeah, I think Conti was mad about it when they broke the head off. That's how they are in Italy. You can't mess with the Madonna.
But he was fine. Oh, but putting the face of a tranny on her is fine,
I
dumbass.
I know.
Dude. When the priest went to go talk, I thought he was gonna tell him about that, but he complained to him about drugs.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna go and tell him, "Hey, we can't do that shit. That's crazy, bro. Fuck's wrong with you?" But he went to go ask him for help. Like that would reinforce, like him helping him is like makes it more okay for the Madonna to have that. Like that's him saying, "Yeah, the painting's okay, but can you help me?" You know what I mean? Like he was just rubbing people's face, and then like why couldn't he just keep that like if he wanted to pursue that lifestyle, he should have done so quietly.
He was, wasn't he?
Fuck no, he was fucking he had a fucking breaking out party for her and shit.
That was crazy.
What the fuck did this man? But I did see that Camorra's, well, they're kind of very more, aren't they? Kind of like, aren't they kind of lax about that in Naples?
Um,
Like I saw that there were some like hitmen that were like homosexual or something.
It's definitely not like the Cosa Nostra. Um, it's different. Cosa Nostra, they'd kill you quick.
Yeah, but so one thing I think I would have liked to see more in Gomorrah would have been like more nice stuff, like more like nicer houses and
Yeah,
more of them like living it up here and there. Like, you know what I mean?
I think the reason why we didn't get to see that is because the guy Robert Saviano, he didn't want to portray any of it nice. Like
He
he
hates them. Huh?
he hates them so much.
Yeah, like even the parties, they look tacky. Like they looked they didn't look nice. Like I know Italy is nicer than that. I know parties look way better in Italy. They don't look like some. It looked like a quinceañera, like a fucking like it just they didn't look fancy. And
That specific area, I don't think you could find a nice house over there.
in Naples, really?
In Secondian, no
Second.
way. No,
But I
it's
mean, if I was Dumpy, I like why the fuck did he live in Secondiliano? Like you know what I mean? Like why didn't he just have his family out of Secondiliano and then he'll just come and go? He motherfucker lived there.
because once you leave, somebody's gonna take your spot. That's how it is over there. Like you can't just be like, for example, like John Gotti, for example. You can't run your family and then just move to like, Kentucky or some shit, and then be like, yeah, you guys do this and that. They'll kill you, or they'll just steal everything from you.
But I don't mean like I mean you're just gonna sleep in your nice house. You're gonna come every day to Secondiliano, but at night you're just not gonna sleep there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Maybe a few nights sleep there with the, like you know every like a few nights, but like have your family away from it. This is what I mean. Like he, but I mean it's just a different mindset. There, it was a whole life. It was a way of life for them, I guess.
yeah, and
Like fucking Don P, he never even considered Jenny going straight. Like he just it was naturally that he was gonna be the next one, and like him having a normal life wasn't even a remote possibility. Like,
yeah, and
are those crickets by your
yeah,
house?
yeah.
Uh-huh. Are you near your yard or what?
I'm out front.
That's cool. That cricket's live on YouTube. Jiminy Cricket.
Was that from Pinocchio?
Yeah,
I love that movie.
I never watched it.
No,
Nah,
it was. I watched it when I was a kid. It was good.
nah, I never watched it. I watched as what did I watch from Disney as a kid? Toy Story.
That was good.
Uh, Road to El Dorado.
Lion King.
Lion King. I
I like.
watched George of the Jungle a few times.
Did you like Aladdin?
I didn't watch Aladdin.
That was good.
I watched Mulan. I watched that a lot of times. Mulan was a shit.
I haven't seen that one.
And the Atlantis movie was awesome. Did you ever watch the Atlantis movie, the animated one?
No,
That was a really good movie. Trippy. And yeah, Disney. I mean, my cousin, I mean, those movies were like they didn't really catch my attention. I don't know why. Like Pinocchio and stuff like that. Rescue.
Pinocchio. Pinocchio was scary as a kid.
Yeah, that island whole thing looks really scary.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw a TikTok video about that island, and I'd rather not watch that movie.
See, these Hollywood people, they know what they're
They're
doing.
sick fucks, man. Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. They're like sick fucks, bro.
Yeah,
Like, 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 like some things you just, you know how like in gangster movies, like, oh yeah, that's that. Oh yeah, that's this guy. Oh, that's when that happened here. Like they do that a lot, but we don't know when the fuck they do it. You know, we don't know when the fuck they're basing it on real life or not. So like
that's
in Pinocchio, like we don't fucking know what the fuck they're talking about, but they don't. They know what the fuck they're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, some evil shit. I watched some documentary about like all those shows and movies, like the hidden subliminal messages.
Uh huh. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, they're all over in Hollywood.
I watched a documentary on I think it was Netflix about Lou Pearlman,
Hmm.
the one that created the Backstreet Boys and then NSYNC, and then he did the like one of the biggest Ponzi schemes in the world.
I never heard of them.
Oh man, you gotta. That guy was the biggest con artist.
Really? He created the Backstreet Boys?
He created the Backstreet Boys, then he created NSYNC, and he's pitching like to investors to invest in his company called like Transcontinental Airlines. He said he had like 50 planes and blimps and all kinds of shit, and he had a picture of a plane, but then they found out like later on, like 30, 40 years later, that the picture of the plane was him just holding up a toy plane, and it was on a fake runway and shit. Like it was all fake. So he had a fake company. He stole $500 million,
Savage.
and this was from like the '80s till 2006. He got caught or something like that. But yeah, he just kept creating. He created so many groups, some from like the early '90s, 2000s.
Yeah, some people are just born with that. I don't know
Yeah,
if you call it skill or what it is, but they just know how to fucking lie to people, and
it
it
was
takes.
like it
Hmm.
was it was like some Machiavelli shit he was doing.
Well, yeah, he was clever. Yeah, I
Every,
mean,
everything
I don't
he
really respect people like that though. Like I know, like I mean, like it's easy. Like how can I put this? Like yeah, like when you could be a piece of shit and do a lot of things. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's where Machiavelli like one of them like be an asshole. Like one of his things is like don't do bad things but seem like the good guy doing them. I think is one of his things.
yeah,
Like do horrible shit but make sure that you seem like the bad guy at the end of it. So like that in a nutshell is like his whole like what he's about. Like you know just be a snake like Cheeto. Like Cheeto's pure Machiavellianism, I think, and you know it's and the way he does everything, like he'll come if he needs to use you. He seems like he's your solution. He comes as your solution, and like this is your house, this is your moment. Like together we can take back what you need. You know your home, your house, tu casa. But in reality, he needs you to further his interests. You know what I mean? And then so like I mean, you could be like that, but I think you lose yourself at the end of it if you do that enough times. So like when I see someone who's like that, my first instinct is to just stay away from them and just not interact with them because you could pretty much identify it. identify someone like that real fast.
I was gonna ask if it was easy to identify them.
Oh yeah, bro. Like when you see someone, bro, that they seem like everything's going well for them,
Yeah,
but you see like everyone around them fuck up, but they're okay. Like everyone they interact with, like every situation they're in, everyone gets fucked over except them. Like it just there's just things, bro, that start to add up where you're like, hey, wait a second, what the fuck? How come like every time something happens, you walk away fine, but everyone else gets fucked over? Like
that's
Cheeto, like Cheeto, like, hey, how come at the end of everything you walk away, motherfucker, and we all end up like fucked over and shit? And maybe Valerio picked up on that too. You know what I mean?
it's crazy that he was like one of the most loyalist guys on the show.
He was, bro, and I hated him. Like he was like, you remember how I got? Like I hated his ass. I was like, when Jenny spit on him, I was like, yeah, fuck that motherfucker. Like you fucking spit on his fucking picture. That's fucked up.
That was
But
hilarious.
that's so petty, right? Like, come on, man. The man is dead. Why you guys spit on his picture, Jenny? You're a grown man, bro. Like, but I mean, he's Don P's son. Don P was petty too. Like when he got when they're eating dinner in that first episode, and he just gets up, and he gets pissed, and he grabs his food and leaves the dinner table.
Yeah,
I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, you could tell, bro, when someone's like that, and they'll do stuff that with disguises of other stuff. Like they'll say, "Oh, well, we're gonna do this," but that's not really what's going down. Like you could just tell.
yeah, I gotta watch out for people like that.
Yeah. And then the opposite of someone like that is someone who's altruistic. I think someone who just helps for the fuck of it. Someone who's selfless. Someone who like if they have $1, they'll give you 50 cents. That's not Machiavellism. That's just being cool. But those are the people who get fucked over. So there's like a thin line. You gotta like really. I think there are moments where you have to, and there are moments where you give. You gotta find a balance.
Yeah, you ever watch that guy Jordan Peterson?
Yeah, the Hermit the Frog guy. Yeah.
He he's on he's like, I don't know if he owns churches and shit. He's a pretty smart guy though.
Yeah, I've heard him speak.
Yeah, he's a good speaker. But
Yeah.
he hates the whole Machiavelli shit.
He hates Machiavelli.
Yeah, that whole system. I think he said like 5% of the world's Machiavelliism.
Yeah, I can understand that. I could see him hating it because he's really about. I've heard him say that it's a cruel world, and he's tired of people being assholes, and so yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like animals, bro. When you look at animals, when you look at the lions, like when they want to take power, when they want something, they'll do whatever it takes. They'll do whatever it takes. Whether it be kill their family lions or whatever. And usually, the humans who are in power, it's for a reason. You know, if a country, if whoever has the power, they attained it somehow. They didn't attain it through being nice. What, like you could say that we had that the United States has the power right now, but I mean, how did they get that power? They did a lot of fucked up shit. They killed a lot of people, really.
Yeah,
Oh. Um, no other country has nuked another country like the United States has,
that's
and yeah, they've no one has, bro. Like only the U.S. has nuked another country, and they like Japan was like, I don't know if they deserved it or not, but that was like a samurai that was like brought to their knees, bro. Like you
Yeah, 'cause-
know, like they like the United States like made the samurai kneel.
yeah,
But
'cause he said he wasn't gonna do it. He
yeah,
said it.
otherwise they wouldn't. Yeah, they wouldn't have, and it would have gone on for longer. But I think sometimes they use that term peace through strength, and I
Yeah,
think that's the only way, really. I mean, it's fucked up, bro. Like to have like power, someone has to have power, right? And it has to be the right people to do it fairly. But I mean, that's never going to be the case, you know.
not anymore.
Yeah, no, not anymore. I mean, there have been leaders throughout history that are fair, like Abraham Lincoln. King Solomon apparently was like really fair and just.
Yeah,
Uh,
woman.
fucking who else? Jimmy Carter. I love Jimmy Carter. Using King of the Hill. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
What's up, no good?
You goods here? Oh shit. Clippy. Yeah, but that's why I kind of don't give not that I don't care about politics, but I understand my position in the world and how small it is. So I just try to enjoy my day to day and what I have control over, and I just try to enjoy my life to the utmost. Like just try to enjoy myself, you know, because I mean, the fuck, who gives a fuck about my opinion? I don't have any armies. I don't have any fucking power or billions to change anything. So I have a vote, and if I want to, I'll use it. If not, I won't.
Well, one thing I always think is, you have this society with all this shit going on around the world. You open up your phone, your laptop, you see some crazy shit. But once you put that all down, what's in front of you is what matters.
Yeah, exactly. Like your day to day, like the way I see it, my day to day life is enough for me already. You know what I mean? Like you got family getting sick, you got bills you got to pay, you got work you have to accomplish, you got errands you got to run. I don't really have an interest or energy to invest in other shit. You know what I mean? Like I got responsibles to do, and
Yeah,
that's where my energy goes to. Like once I take care of my responsibles, my life is like perfect. Like once I know everything's good, nothing could bother me, bro. I could give a fuck. I could give a fuck what's going on anywhere in the world, you know. But once I took care of my business,
yeah,
I am peaceful as can be, and no one can take that away from me. And I feel like that's 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 happy as you can get. Like when you can have that peace and just be happy with it. Like I'm good with that, you know.
yeah. You built your own world inside the world. That's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Like, cause I mean, my dad died like 3 years ago, and it's like, like it made me see that we die. You know, people die, and like, what if I died 2 years from now, and I spent it talking about fucking Fox or CNN? Like, what the fuck? Fuck that shit, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Man, fuck that bullshit. A la chingada con eso, bro. Hell nah. Fuck that, bro. People be dying at 17, 18, be
I
getting
know.
life sentences. I'm out here free. I'm good. I'm healthy.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
smart.
my hair. I got like, you hear that? You good? I have hair, but I just got my sunglasses too. So
Yeah, I love those shades.
yeah, bro, they're pretty awesome.
I gotta get me a pair.
Yeah, I have it. I have an HSA, so they take out like a certain amount. So I have a good amount in the HSA. I never used it. I had it for a few years, and I just began to use it like last year.
Yeah.
So I got the shades. They were 40% off at LensCrafters. So I just used my prescription. I didn't have to pay for an appointment, and yeah, they just I had them in a week ready.
Oh shit. I am in both East Coast. I'm in New York and New Jersey. Right now, I'm in Jersey.
So that's a
Tomorrow,
good philosophy. Be happy and be kind to others. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're all part of a big old system. I think so. When we go to work and do our thing, I think that's us playing our part in that system. Like ants. Like ants have their part to play. Like we all have our little thing that we do every day, and that's that's what we do. Once we accomplish that, then we've done our part. That we contribute to the universe or whatever. And I just have a different. I guess I just look at stuff differently.
yeah, the way I look at it is, so let's say you're in the wild and a bear is chasing you, and you're in your fight or flight response. You're not going to be thinking of like money and all that stuff. Your life's going to be flashing before your eyes. You're going to start thinking about, you know, the people you love and shit before you're about to fight this bear and run away. So that's the shit that matters that you're thinking about in like those kinds of moments.
Yeah, yeah. You think about your health. You think about a lot of shit. You think about like yeah. You think about family too.
No good. It depends what kind of bear. If it's a grizzly, there's no chance.
You would fight the bear.
I don't know if I would fight the bear.
Hey, you could would try to do a Power Ranger pose and get mauled.
If it's a woman grizzly female, we have no chance.
Polar bear is no. I heard polar bears are the most vicious bears.
Yeah,
Yeah,
than the grizzly.
they're the biggest. Well, fucking polar bears, dude. They're fucking swimming around in ice water and shit on ice. You see when they kill shit, they just get all red and shit. They just become like they get all like bloody. That's crazy to see.
Yeah. Did you know hyenas and wolves, they'll dig up corpses and eat them if there's nothing else to eat?
It's fucking gross. But like from where? From cemeteries?
Yeah,
But they're in boxes.
I don't know how they do it, but I know hyenas, they have like one of the strongest bite forces.
Polar bear and gorilla. That's a good question.
The
I don't know.
polar bear.
Well, yeah, because gorillas don't bite, do they? They'll just try to like
They do bite, but I think they're smart enough to know they'll get destroyed.
yeah, they are really smart. Octopus are really smart too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for octopus that people keep them in homes. Like I saw a video of some guy, he had like this small ass tank and he was fucking taping it up and shit. Oh, setting up my new octopus tank so my octopus doesn't escape. And he had like this happy music. And I'm like, bro, you're like building a cell. Like this is just depressing as fuck. I don't want to watch this shit. And I switched the video.
Yeah, that's why I don't even have fish or anything like that. I rather them just swim in a big friggin' lake or something.
Yeah, bro, like an octopus in a tank. Imagine that's like if I was in a bathroom
Yeah,
like for my whole life. Like fuck that. That's fucked up.
my favorite animal is the dog because they're so loyal.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, animals. I would say dogs too.
Yeah, I never met any animal more loyal than them.
Yeah, cats, they see you as their servant. I
Yeah,
think it's proven that cats see themselves as like the master, and they see you as like their provider or whatever the fuck servant or whatever.
yeah. I like cats, but I'm allergic, so I try not to mess with them.
You love the woof. Wolves are cool.
Yeah, so that's how it started with man and wolf and the dogs and stuff. So back in, I don't know, thousands of years ago, the humans used to walk and they would drop food, and the wolves and dogs would just follow behind them and pick up the scraps. And
That's
it's,
how it started.
yeah, so,
Our beautiful relationship with them.
yeah.
They've been the homies, bro, since day one. When we were hunter gathering, they just pulled up and they never left.
Yeah, wolves would face off with a grizzly.
Well, yeah, a pack of wolves would. I mean, I'm sure a few would go down, but I mean, it'd be a. I think the bear would get tired eventually.
I remember this story with this one guy. He had I forget what kind of gun he had, and the, it was he was in the wild. Um, Somebody went and saw the scene, and it was just a skeleton with a gun on the floor, a bunch of dead wolves, and he must have not been able to kill them all because sometimes there'll be like 20, 30 of them.
Fuck,
So he killed like a bunch of them, but then he just got eaten.
it's crazy.
That's scary.
Yeah, I saw I saw some video too about some girl. She was getting eaten by bears,
Wow.
and she called her mom while she was getting eaten. It was fucked up. I don't even like. It was just it was like just
Yeah. Uh, yeah, they will eat you. The wolves, they eat you from. They'll start at the stomach. That they don't even go for the neck. They'll just eat you alive.
yeah. That's what they did to the girl, and I guess she told her mom, "I can't feel anything anymore, mom," or something like that.
Man.
Yeah, bro. And then she was apologizing because she was supposed to go out that night. Ah,
Damn.
fucked up.
Was that movie with DiCaprio and The Revenant when he fought the bear? Was that a real story?
I guess, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that was a true story.
That was crazy.
I saw that movie.
Yeah, I like DiCaprio.
Yeah, for the longest they wouldn't give him his credit as like you know what I mean? As
Yeah,
like the fucking like they just wouldn't treat him like what he deserved to be treated as. Like the Academy, I mean,
yeah.
have they given him an Oscar? They still haven't, huh?
I think he had. I don't know. Chat. Does he have one? I think he has one, but I'm not sure.
Well, he doesn't fucking need it. I mean, the Academy, I think at this point, a lot of people can agree that they're not a standard for it. It's like great cinema anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The Grizzly Man. It's about a guy who lived with bears for 20 years in the summer season, but one day he stayed too long when it was getting into fall, and him and his girl got eaten. I actually, is that a true story? Because I remember there was a couple, and I heard the audio tape that when they got eaten. Because
You
you can't,
heard it? It's about a
yeah,
guy who lived with bears
yeah,
for 20 years in the summer, but one day he stayed too long and it was getting into the fall. and him and his girl got eaten. It's on. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh,
I,
foof.
I remember that. I heard the audio tapes. It was disturbing.
Were they yelling?
It was like blood curdling. You could be cool with a bear for that long, 20 years. It's gonna turn on you. Eventually, they're gonna turn on you.
Yeah, like when I see that guy with the lions.
Yeah, they'll turn on you.
But like, why do they do that? Like, why do you get to that point? Like, did you not have humans as friends? Like, what is this? What's going on here? You like, is that does you make a living out of that? Out of being with the lions all the time? Like
I
what the fuck?
He must get some type of money or something.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think one of the craziest stories because the this one guy, I forget where it was, one of those poor countries in not Africa but near it. This guy was friends with a crocodile, so some hunter shot the crocodile in the head, um, but it still lived. And then this guy nursed it, and he was just friends with the crocodile for like 25 years or some shit like that.
And then ate him.
No, it didn't even eat him. But scientists were trying to figure out why, because crocodiles never did that before. And this guy was like, yeah, he'll never do anything to me, which he didn't. He would swim in the swamp and everything. But the
I mean,
science trying to say that the bullet in the brain caused it not to kill him.
I mean, did it kill anything else after that?
No, it would only eat all the stuff he would feed it and shit like that.
Well, maybe the crocodile got fucking incapacitated, and if it had been alone in the wild, it would have died probably.
I think it was in the wild. It was one of those weird countries where you're always in the wild. I gotta
But
find.
but he fed it.
He was feeding it, yeah, but he didn't feed it all the time. Like it could get its own food, but I don't know, man.
I mean, nature's really mysterious, man. Like maybe there could be some animals that are dumber than others. There could be some that are more peaceful than others.
Yeah,
Some that are nicer than others. You know.
yeah, yeah. Steve Irwin, beep. He would. Well, he might have lived because the same exact thing happened to another guy, but the guy didn't pull a ray out of his heart. Steve Irwin noticed that right when he pulled it out that he fucked up. If he would have kept it in, he could have lived. I don't mess with no wild creatures like that.
Yeah, it's not natural. Like you know, a creature belongs where it belongs. We belong where we belong, and that's it. You know.
Yeah. If I'm in the forest somewhere, upstate or anything, I would need a shotgun with buckshots. And I wouldn't shoot anything unless it's coming after me either.
Yeah, like people who love camping. I can't do it. I hate camping.
I want to go camping. I'm just scared.
It's just like why don't you want to sleep at home in your bed? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I don't know, the experience of just being in the wild. It's just different. I did it once,
being in the wild. I guess.
but I don't want to wake up one day and there's a bear like just right by my tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Good was it? I know the one I was talking about was definitely a crocodile, but you, I don't know
I
if we're talking about the same guy.
honestly, if I went on some sort of like camping trip, I I don't know. I'd probably be miserable the whole time.
Yeah. The sea, yeah, we only discovered like 10% of the sea. There's the Mariana Trench. If you ever saw videos of what's down there, they look like aliens down there. There's like glow in the dark fish and shit.
Didn't NASA used to explore the ocean and they just randomly stopped?
Yeah,
That's crazy. I wonder why. I think there's stuff in the ocean, man, we don't know about. And
definitely.
Antarctica,
100%.
all that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I was seeing how all bodies of water are connected somehow. Like
There's a,
oceans, rivers, lakes, they're all somehow connected to each other.
yeah. I was looking up you ever hear of Operation High Jump?
No.
Where the guys, so during World War II, right after that, the Russians, the Germans, and America all went on a trip to Antarctica. And then one guy claimed that the South Pole has a huge wall, like Game of Thrones type shit, like the wall, but it's all ice. And,
Okay.
and he says beyond the wall is a place that's as big as the United States. And he said you could keep food there. The food will last there forever, like because it keeps it cold. Like nothing can go bad over there.
But it's a city?
I don't know because we can't go to Antarctica. They won't let us.
I heard of that wall. I I've heard of it.
Yeah, I think it's by the South Pole.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff that we'll never know about. It's not even like no one owns it, right? Like, there's no flag there or anything.
Uh, th- this guy just said beep up said that you need permission from the UN, but I don't think they would even give permission unless you're a scientist.
Sopranos or The Wire? Sopranos.
I'm gonna go Sopranos with that. Would a whaler win against a shark? Yes, they'll eat a shark for breakfast. The
A
blue whale.
whale.
The
Yeah.
blue whale is just too big. The only thing that could beat a whale besides the killer whale, it's called a cookie cutter. It literally puts a hole inside the shark. I mean, not the shark, the whale, and it's called a cookie cutter shark or some shit like that. Some weird thing. It literally looks like just a cookie cutter, and then it just goes in it, and then it kills it from there.
It's like it like drills into it.
Yeah.
So
Thanks, 1212. Yeah, they have armed guards over there in Antarctica. My teacher went there on a trip when I was 14. He came back. He was all sunburnt, and he was
sunburn.
yeah. And we asked him, "Why are you so sunburnt?" And he said, "There's no ozone layer."
The fuck?
Yeah, and that was 24 years ago.
That's weird. Yeah. What subject did he teach?
Science.
Science.
So he went out there. He was showing us. He went on an expedition. I think something with the penguins and all that shit. Something with animals. But the boat he was in was crazy because it was like just cutting up all the ice while it was driving the boat. And that was 20 some years ago. I can't imagine what they have now.
Yeah, like Atlantis too. Supposedly under the ocean.
Yeah, I love reading shit about that kind of stuff.
What if it's a creature of alien they're hiding? It might be something. Well, going back to what I said earlier about Hollywood making movies and they know shit. fucking Transformers, bro. Like how they built the Hoover Dam to house the Tesseract, or how didn't they hide shit in Antarctica too? That's where the Transformers landed or some shit like that.
Um, I'm not 100% sure if it was Antarctica.
Something happened where they something landed in Antarctica, but yeah, bro, like they know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, they all definitely
Yeah,
know.
see, Megatron was in Antarctica. You see that?
Oh shit.
Yeah. So what? There's like some sort of alien technology in Antarctica, probably. I don't know.
I wish I could teleport there for a minute.
They ain't like Goku. That's one of the coolest skills in all of fucking anime. Whatever. The Predators built pyramids for the alien in Antarctica, and Alien versus Predator. That's crazy.
I didn't. I don't. Yeah, I did see it, but I don't remember it.
I remember watching was the original Predator the one with Schwarzenegger,
Uh,
or was there one before that?
that I don't remember. That was because that came out in 2000, right?
No, the one with Schwarzenegger is old.
Oh, it's older than that. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, and it also has Apollo Creed in it.
Oh shit.
Dude, I was literally like 5 or 6 watching that movie because my dad brought home like a box of VHS movies, and then I watched that one. It was badass. It was a good movie. Yeah, Predator was 87. It was a cool movie.
That's when I was born, 87.
Damn. I'm from 94.
Not too far off.
We're getting old, sir.
Nah.
Dude, there's ancient pyramids in Antarctica, the biggest ones ever constructed. Also, there's forbidden zones in the Grand Canyon where a pyramid was found. I saw that about that they found Egyptian artifacts in the Grand Canyon. I think that was proven a hoax, but you never know.
I saw some shit when I was in Vegas. I don't know. I think it was in the Mob Museum where they used to test bombs and shit. And I'm wondering if like the Grand Canyon was like made because like all those shit they were testing.
Who knows? If it was bombs, I feel like it'd be a crater, no? And it's like the canyon is like a snaky. Like you could tell it's the river that carved it over a long time.
Uh, yeah, I see what you're saying now.
You know what I mean? It's not like a big old hole. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
like it follows the river. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
yeah. I'm
So
picturing.
like at the way bottom at the canyon is the river.
Now I know what you're saying. Cause yeah.
It's the Colorado River that runs through it. That formed it.
Pyramids on Mars. I didn't hear about that. I don't think we ever went on the moon.
Alex Jones over here.
I just don't see it. I don't even think it's a full like sphere. You don't see the other side of the moon.
Who knows?
They
You
just.
think you'd think we'd have returned a whole bunch of times, built something up there by now, no?
Come on, they went one time in the '60s and then they just
In the
stopped.
60s, bro.
We can't go back. We figure out. Well,
They had no internet in the 60s. They had literally like 8 megabyte RAM computers. They
yeah,
made a movie about him called Fire in the Sky. About who? Travis Walton? Who's that? The logger who got abducted for a week. He seems really convincing. I mean, yeah, there's definitely shit out there, man. The solar system is on an axis 60 degrees. Oh, very good. New good. Very good. I don't quite get it, but good.
yeah. There's a lot of people that think the Earth is flat.
Yeah, that got disproven though. Didn't that like huge flat earther guy did like a an experiment with a laser?
I saw something where like the sun comes up and then it showed like the whole 24-hour day and like this, yeah, a laser thing that showed like where it's not flat, but then some flat earther guy came out with something that he showed the sun like I forget where he was in the world, but
But Sarah, when we look at telescopes and we look at other planets, they're round. So what? We're just like a fucking plate floating around in the solar system. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense.
it's weird because every time I look up at night, I see the same stars, and we're supposed to be traveling 187,000 miles an hour. So why are
But
we seeing the same stars?
but they're traveling with us too. Like everything is expanding at the same time, as I understand it.
Yeah, but why?
Well,
I,
I'm not Neil deGrasse Tyson, so
no, I'm just thinking like
we'd have to get him in here.
if
Can you
the
pull some
sky,
strings?
I'll try. He's probably not cheap.
Damn, how much you think he charges?
I don't
He
know.
fucking talks a lot, huh? Like every time he's on the fucking Joe Rogan show, he doesn't let him talk. You could tell he likes to fucking talk. You could tell if you go out somewhere with him, he'll never shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I can't hang out with him.
Yeah, me either. Like we get it, bro. You're smart, chill. New good. I met him at a convention. Who are they talking about?
Let me see.
New good and Beep have become friends.
I've heard of shit with like alien abductions. I don't know.
I've never seen any aliens.
Nah, me either.
I think Elon Musk is an alien.
It might be something.
He looks like one.
He wants to go to Mars so bad, but he don't
For
want to
what?
fix. He don't want to fix this world. He wants to make a new one.
Dude, imagine you're in Mars, bro, and whatever's keeping you alive malfunctions. Fuck that.
I know.
Like, nah, I'm good. It's like you're not supposed to be in Mars, bro. You were born on this rock. This is where you belong. I don't want to go anywhere else.
People could barely live in the ocean. They're gonna live on Mars?
I couldn't get paid to go to Mars or the moon.
Hell no.
Imagine, bro. I still get a little anxious when I fly.
Yeah.
So fucking what was that rocket that got lost in space?
Oh yeah, that was not too long ago.
Wasn't there a rocket where they got lost in space
Yeah.
and they just died of hunger or something?
Yeah.
Fuck that, bro. Imagine dying like that. They should just keep suicide pods and rockets. No, you didn't. You good. Shut up.
Apollo 13, that exploded,
I'll
right?
be right back.
All right. Unsolved Mysteries, I love that show. Yeah, explore the rest of the ocean. But you can't go too deep into the ocean. There's only so much you could go. And some parts of the ocean are like miles down. But I heard there's a lot of gold in the ocean, a lot of minerals. No, I didn't see The Martian with Matt Damon. Oh man, that's nasty. Yeah, no good. I don't really like the movies that are coming out lately. I mean, that's pretty smart, Beep. You got to be desperate to do that stuff. But whatever to survive that. My favorite movie ever. Um, damn. I got to think about that. Um, there's so many different genres that I can't just pick one. Yeah, because there's a lot of psychological thrillers that I like. There's mob films that I like. Um, yeah, there's way too many. I can't pick one. Yeah, like you can't compare like a movie Donnie Darko to Catch Me If You Can. Like that's uncomparable. And then I like some Batman movies. I can't compare Batman to Casino or Goodfellas. So it's really hard to pick my favorite movie. Yeah, I watched Donnie Darko like twice. I want to do another rewatch soon. That was a really great movie. Well written. But yeah, see, so I like that movie. I can't compare it to Goodfellas, you know? Better show, Sopranos or The Wire. Uh, they're both very well written, but I'm more with The Sopranos. It's a dark comedy. Even though The Wire, you could, laugh. They have a lot of funny scenes, but they're both in my top three. Yeah, Donnie Darko is going through some stuff, and no one believed him. It was a really good movie. I'll stay on for like 8 more minutes, and then I gotta go because I'm on 20%.
What you mean 8 more minutes? What the fuck?
My phone's gonna die soon. It's on 18.
My bad. I was helping unload groceries.
It's all right. Favorite Scorsese movie? That's probably
Very
good.
good, fellas.
Yeah, I would say Goodfellas.
That's like where he peaked with
Yeah,
hitting kills.
Band of Brothers was awesome.
I heard a lot of that with like cocaine field. A lot of like the scenes and the music he would choose. He would
Really?
like do it coked out. Yeah, he was a coke addict. You didn't know that?
No,
Yeah, bro, he was a cokehead for sure.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had a coke problem. He would just get coked out and think about the scores, about what songs for the scenes and shit. Imagine getting yacked out. He's like, "All right, for this scene, please, Mr. Postman. Yes, that's perfect. Yes." He nearly overdosed when he made Raging Bull. Raging Bull. Okay, well, Raging Bull would be a close second for me. I forgot about Raging Bull. That movie's great.
I haven't seen that in a while. I would have to rewatch that.
Could have been a contender. I could have had class. Could have been somebody. Yeah,
Yeah,
movie's very dark, color wise, and also like at the end, it's like very tragic. He's a tragic figure, Lamada. Gangs in New York was cool. I would say Gangs in New York is number three for me.
yeah.
Yeah, as far as Scorsese films, Jake LaMotta said they toned him down for that movie. What do you mean toned him down? Like made him like he was worse in real life? You mean? Is that Nigel?
Nigel.
Oh wow! Hey Nigel, he just pops up everywhere. Everybody, this is Nigel Marvin. We taught the world how to eat. Do you know what bacala is? Of course you don't. He was even worse in real life. Yeah, I don't know much about his real life. I guess his biggest thing was that he didn't bow down to the mob. But I mean, yeah, I mean, he didn't really have an exemplary life either. You know, like yeah, he didn't bow down to the mob, but you were kind of like a shitty person as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while, so I don't know. Taxi Driver.
Taxi Driver is cool. It's not something you. It's not like super rewatchable. At least not for me though.
I don't
Like
think I've seen it.
yeah, it's like really. It's cool. It's a good movie. It's just really like out there. You know what I mean? Like
Uh,
with, with the prostitution and how he takes the girl to the adult theater. Like
yeah.
it's a good film. Mean Streets. Mean Streets is cool. It's just you could tell it's one of his first films. That's all. Like you know, it's crude. It's a crude movie, but it's a good film though. Melfi's husband is in it, which is cool to see. He plays like the badass gangster in it, and then he plays like a good guy in Sopranos.
That's funny.
Yeah. I also saw him in Rockford Files.
Oh yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, he plays. I see. He was in Rockford Files a few times. I think David Chase worked on Rockford Files.
Yeah, he did. Wasn't Hesh in that too?
Yeah, a lot of Sopranos people were in Rockford Files. Um, yeah, I think Hesh was in it a few times, and for sure that guy was in it, and I think Provost is in it as well a few times. But yeah, those shows were pretty cool to watch. Those old shows. You should do Silvio Dante for us next. Oh,
I'm doing Christopher with his lackeys next.
Last Temptation of Christ, William Dafoe. I've never seen that movie.
Me either. I saw the Passion of Christ, but
What's it about? The Temptation of Christ. Is it a weird movie? What is it about? Like what? Like the title's kind of weird. Great Scorsese movie. Yeah, that one was cool. That was it.
I
But
didn't.
Sarah, do you gotta hop off? Because I don't want to keep you. You gotta hop off.
Let me just see something.
Okay. I
Yeah,
never saw Shutter Island.
after the SIG because I'm on 14%.
All right.
Shutter Island. Shit. I seen it, but I forget. I like trippy movies.
It sounds like some Spanish cinema type shit.
Yeah,
Spanish movies are weird as fuck. Like from Spain,
yeah.
they're known for that.
I like watching movies from other countries.
Well, Gomorrah definitely got me into foreign cinema now. So I'll
Yeah,
definitely be exploring, like, you know, more stuff outside of Hollywood now.
yeah. There's a Gomorrah on. They talk about it on Reddit, like stuff that's close to like that stuff.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, there's some good. That's how I found 000.
Yeah, I need to watch that next. Maybe next weekend.
Yeah, we could probably bang that out in like 2 days.
Yeah, I could probably, if we don't find it online. Yeah, we'll work it out.
Yeah,
The Last Temptation. Yeah, I never seen that movie, but he has a lot of movies. You know, I should see all of his movies. Just make it go down a list of all his movies.
yeah, I gotta do the same thing. I'm forgetting a lot of the shit.
Because Coppola didn't have a lot of good movies. I heard that new movie sucked. The one he made, the Megalopolis, whatever the fuck it was called.
I didn't see that.
Did anyone watch that new Coppola movie, the one with Shia? Yeah, apparently it was a weird movie.
Damn.
Like, what else did Coppola do? Like, aside from The Godfather, what did he do?
Aviator and Howard Hughes.
That was Scorsese, wasn't it?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah, so he didn't really. He just did The Godfather.
Apocalypse Now.
Okay, yeah, Apocalypse Now. That was all right. That was cool.
De Niro's best performance.
None of them. They all suck. No, I'm just kidding. They're
Probably.
all. Go ahead, Sarah.
I'm gonna say his best because I hate him.
I hate him. I'm gonna say because I hate him. I just peppered that in there.
Probably Goodfellas. No, wait, no. Maybe Heat.
He's good. Yeah, he does a good job as Noodles.
He was better in like what was it? Meet the Parents or some shit.
Yeah, I like Meet the Parents. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a good movie. Yeah, it was a good fucking movie. Hell yeah. The first one, for the first two were pretty good. Yeah, you can't hate a feel good, well made comedy movie.
yeah. Dracula.
Raging Bull. Yeah, that was one of his most powerful performances. He got fat for Jake LaMotta. He gained like 90 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah, he was fat as fuck. That was in makeup. That all that fat. He got fat. He got really fat. Like he would eat. That he would eat like exaggeratingly so that he could gain the weight for the. I think they filmed those scenes first where he was fat so that he could then lose the weight and then do those scenes where he needs to be fit. I don't know how I know all this shit. Actually, I used to just fucking research all this stuff. But but yeah, that's how it happened. They filmed the fat scenes first.
Damn.
Mhm. I think I saw Raging Bull with director commentary at one point. I think
Dude,
that's how I know. Remember that the movies was director commentaries on them.
yeah,
I saw The Godfather with director commentary. It's so cool because he's talking as you're watching it. So like he's like it's like he's watching the movie with you. So you know how when we watch Gomorrah and we talk about it,
yeah,
it's like he's watching it with you, and he's like, oh, in this scene, like he talked about the scene where the Godfather, there's this lady where like for a brief moment she comes into the scene and she gets out. I never noticed that, but then when I watched it with the commentary, he's like, "Oh, in this scene, when you open the door, you notice a woman in the background that she quickly gets out of the frame." Well, by the time I noticed it, it was too late, and I felt it didn't really ruin anything, so we just left it in there. I never fucking noticed it until he said it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
When they're talking to Bonacera and in the first scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, that yeah.
I didn't see the director's cut though.
Yeah, when he opens the door to let him out, and then a lady. I don't know if when Sonny comes in or where he lets Bonacera out, and then a lady, she's carrying like a basket or something. She just like pops out. That's crazy how we know the fucking micro scenes of these movies and shit. We're fucking losers. We don't have a life. Apocalypse Now was a nightmare to make. They had to rebuild the sets a bunch of times because storms blew them away. Brando kept falling asleep, forgetting his lines. Martin Sheen had a heart. Jeez, he had a heart attack. What the fuck? He had he had to crawl to the hospital because they were in the puddle of the jungle. So it was actually filmed in was it Viet? It was in Vietnam, right? But it was a country out there, it wasn't it?
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. I mean that type of weather I could already imagine the moisture, the mosquitoes, the humidity. It
Oh,
was
the Philippines shit.
probably fucking hell.
Ugh.
The Philippines is an island, right?
Yeah.
Should. Oh,
I probably got 2 minutes. My phone might die.
well, should we hop off then? That way it doesn't. It's not like some abrupt ending.
Yeah. All right, guys. It was a good talk. I gotta charge my phone up, and then I'll be back on Leo with the, the Discord.
All right. See you guys. It was a good chat. See you guys.
See you guys. Take care. Yeah, we'll be back. I'm gonna do one tomorrow. Mafia with Pete. Um, yeah, I'll make a post or something tomorrow. But all right, guys. Take care.